Greetings and salutations everyone, Crimson Nero here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. In the last episode, we returned Matoya's glass eye to her, and by doing that, we got the Jolt Tonic, which we then used to wake up the Elven Prince, who gave us the Mystic Key that allowed us to get the Nitro Powder, and then we used the Nitro Powder in order to get access to Melmond and the rest of the world map. In this episode, we're going to be trying to solve the problem that the Earth is having around Melmond, because there's sickness and disease and the Earth is decaying, and supposedly there's a crystal nearby that we can deal with. So let's head on over in that direction then, shall we? The Giant's Cave. You shall not pass! Oh no, a lesser tiger, which looks more like a saber-toothed tiger. Why is it a lesser tiger? Why not just a regular tiger? What would make it a more tiger? Yeah, this is not our destination for now. We'll be coming back here later, but in the meantime, we have other places that we need to be, but first let's check the map. Alright. Yeah, alright, cool. Oh no, a whole bunch of ghosts and ghouls, or ghast and ghouls. Yeah, prepare to see a lot of different types of enemies that might remind you of the Marsh Cave. So like several Earth-type monsters and undead and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely having the combination between Fyra and Dia is really helpful at this point in the game. Yeah, definitely level grinding before this part of the game really helps out. Alright, now the Cavern of Earth itself is a bit of a winding maze of chaos. There's a lot going on, trap tiles in front of chests, including this Earth Elemental. I think it's a trap tile. But yeah, just this place is really confusing. There's multiple ways, and there's multiple different paths you could go. Some of them lead to dead ends, some of them lead to treasure, some of them are the actual way you're supposed to go. And trust me, this isn't the last time we will be here. Yeah, remember how I said, "Oh yeah, this is where the backtracking of the game starts taking hold." Yeah, I wasn't really joking, because I'm not trying to spoil anything, but yeah, the Earth Cavern, yeah, we have to come back here twice. Depending on how strong your party is, you might actually be coming back here multiple times, because your party may be not at a high enough level in order to deal with the threats down here, so you might have to constantly go back to Melmond and heal up. Yeah, definitely getting healing items and some really good white magic spells would be extremely helpful for those of you who are trying to tackle this at lower levels. Minotaurs! Minotaur, mini-minotaur. They're really not that bad if you have powerful party members. Though I'm a little surprised that our physical attacks are doing more damage than our magic attacks. Like, because of the way that the Minotaur looks, it definitely looks like it would be a lot better at physical combat because of just how muscular it is. But I guess maybe he has like an Achilles heel or something. I don't know. Man, these anacondas really love me. Nice. Good old critical hits. Great when they happen to the enemy, not too great when they happen to you. I've learned that the hard way in many RPGs, ranging from tabletop RPGs to video games and everything in between. Alright, one more Anaconda to go. And we're done! And more Anacondas! Woohoo! Luckily it's only 3 this time instead of the 6 that we had to fight before. I mean, Sam and I can take care of 2 of these guys just by ourselves. For the most part. I think we're strong enough to take them. I had to take on 1 each individually. It all really depends on the range of damage that is done. A potion. Well, it's helpful. And more gil, yay! Every bit adds up. And gargoyles! Oh, jeez. Jacqueline, you gotta heal yourself. Oh, jeez. Jacqueline, heal everybody! Oh no! Oh no, Jacqueline! Ah! The white mage is down! I repeat, the white mage is down! Oh, that ambush was... Hooray for Thundara! Alright, Jacqueline has been KO'd. But, luckily we got plenty of Phoenix Downs. It's always nice to do a little bit of preparatory work in between episodes. Also, when you can just have enough money to just buy, like, dozens upon dozens of potions so you can just keep splashing them all over your party members and not have to waste MP. Because you're already getting enough money in normal battles anyways that just, you might as well stock up on the cheapest thing that there is. Especially if that cheapest thing is as helpful as a regular potion is. And yeah, we still have to deal with Poisona. Or being poisoned, but luckily we have Poisona in order to deal with it. Jeez. Cyrus, you should be really happy that you're not the one, you're the only one in this whole party that isn't poisoned. But luckily the use of 9 MP and we're all healthy again. Back into the fray with more Anacondas! I like how when these Anacondas bite at you or like hit you with their tails or I don't know, strangle you, I don't know how they attack. It almost sounds as if they're hitting you with a metal baseball bat. Like tink. See, when Sam and I attack, our swords actually sound like swords. Meanwhile, these Anacondas, they don't really sound like anything that actually is, you know, organic. Oh yeah, they're biting. I saw the animations. We're good. I pay attention to the little details. Sometimes I really don't. Alright, so Cyrus and Sam are level 17, and Jacqueline and I are lagging behind. But we'll get there eventually. And what's behind door number 3? An antidote! And some more gil. And a random encounter, too! Oh no, it's the ogres! Actually, why am I saying oh no? This is a good encounter! This provides us with lots of money, as we have learned in the past. Good old cash money moolah. Ha! You missed! Good job, Sam. Man, that was almost 700 gil. That was awesome. And more cobras. Man, if G.I. Joe knew how many cobras were in this game, they would go ballistic. There's cobra activity all over the world of Final Fantasy 1. What are we gonna do? Good question. Well, apparently the 4 Warriors of Light are able to take care of them, no problem. Hey, Jacqueline, you got your level. Sweet. So really, you're not that far behind in terms of being... Yeah, you're only like 400. You're only like 400 behind everybody else. Or behind Sam and Cyrus. Meanwhile, I have 1,000 experience to go before I even get my level. So I think I'm like 8. So wait, does that make me like 14,000 or 18? Or no, not 14,000. 1,400 or 1,800 behind Sam and Cyrus. I'm good at math. It's actually really funny. I wasn't... Well, when I was younger, when I was in like elementary school and like early middle school, I was really good at math and science. When I was in high school and later on, I switched around and suddenly became a really big English and history buff. Now, nowadays, I'm not bad at math, but like, you know, I'm not Einstein by any stretch of the imagination. But I always joke around and legitimately say at the same time that the only time in which I'm actually good at math nowadays is when I'm doing damage numbers in Dungeons and Dragons. It's like the only time in which well, okay, maybe not necessarily just damage numbers, but when I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, that is the only time in which I'm actually good at math nowadays. It's like, oh, I got a 14 on the die and I have a +7 bonus. What does that give me? Oh, 21, easy. Then when you get all the multi-attacks and like extra hits from like really powerful spells and stuff, it's like, oh, roll like 10d6 damage. Oh, well then let me just start rolling everything, and then once that's all decided upon, that's when the real math is tested. I just typically roll the die and then just kind of add up as I go rather than leaving everything to the end, because that would be hard. More treasure, yay! Ooh, a coral sword and a tent. And more gil, sweet. Aw, man, that coral sword is great for thieves. Yeah, every time I've played Final Fantasy 1, the coral sword has been kind of a pretty major mainstay of the thieves' equipment from this point until... Oh, gosh. I don't even know when we actually switch it out. Not for a little while, actually. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think the coral sword might actually have a slightly higher % chance of doing critical hits. I could be wrong about that, though. I could also try be remembering that wrong and just saying that I'm just thinking that, hey, it's just a really powerful sword in the first place, and the amount of damage you do, whether it's a critical or not, is typically about as much as is more than enough that you need to defeat most enemies in this area. So yeah, Coral Sword, really good. I gave it 2 thumbs up. It's awesome. I don't know if the fighter can equip it. They might be able to, but I already have some good. I think I still have the broadsword. I think I still have the broadsword. But yeah, Sam deserves some good stuff too. Gotta spread the wealth around. Oh, speaking of wealth, that was almost 1,000 gil. Sweet. If there's anything I like seeing in RPGs, it's big damage numbers to the enemy and big amounts of money for me. Seeing big damage done to me, that's not always nice. It's also really funny when you get beyond that threshold. I like each of the thresholds of like, hey, I now do like over 100 damage on a normal attack, awesome. And then like I do over like 500 damage on a normal attack, or 1,000 damage on a normal attack, or what have you. Or when your HP crosses like another threshold of like, oh hey, I have over 100, or over 200, or over 300 HP. In some games, your HP can go in the hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions. I mean, heck, Disgaea, which are strategy role-playing games, yeah, if a level 9,999 level cap doesn't do it for you, I don't know what will, my friends. I really don't know what will. But we're talking about Final Fantasy, dang it, so let's talk about Final Fantasy. And then immediately not have anything to talk about. So, hey look, werewolves! I think we've already fought some werewolves before. Nice. Good old Earth Elementals just getting in the way because trap panels, am I right? Yeah, typically a lot of the trap panels do result in elemental specific enemies. At least for like maybe the first half or so of the game, and then in the second half things get a little bit trickier. I don't remember exactly what lies in wait in some of the later dungeons, but I'm not sure if it's just elementals or if it's just like really powerful enemies and elementals too. Then again, elementals can be categorized as powerful enemies, so Venn diagrams, let's do it. See, another critical, done. That Coral Sword, so good. So good. It's such a good weapon. It's powerful. It's great on thieves. It does, I guess it has a higher % critical hit chance rate. It's just so good. And hey look, it's just a bunch of walking money sacks. I mean, ogres. They're like walking money sacks, just... I don't know what it is, but they just give out so much cash, and I love it. Alright, dealt with the chiefs, now let's deal with the small fry. Hey, go Cyrus! Man, almost 1,000 gills, so great. Oh, I love it. Still sounds like a metal baseball bat. I'm not gonna get over it. I'm not. At least they don't do too much damage. Honestly, the thing that's scariest about cobras are just the fact that that they can possibly deal poison. Or inflict poison. Or they could just miss our white mage altogether and just Jacqueline could just be there and just like, nope, not gonna happen. Hey, level up. Alright, Cavern of Earth, floor 3, or basement floor 3. Sleeping bag. I will probably never use that. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. As good as like sleeping bags and tents are, in general, I definitely use them a lot more in some of the the later Final Fantasies. Though, really, I don't really use them all that much in those games either. Hey, just going to a town and having a good night's sleep also works too. Great, everyone's getting paralyzed now. Well, if we can't use Dia, then we'll just use Fyra. If I don't get paralyzed, please. Alright, we're good. Nice. Way to go, Cyrus. Hey, and Cyrus got a level up! A gold needle, that cures petrification. I can't remember if this game does the thing. Oh, Pisco Demons! But we are stronger now than we were before, so we should be able to take care of this. Okay, they still hit hard. But so do we! Hey, Jacqueline! Nice level. But yeah, I can't remember whether Final Fantasy 1 does that thing where if you get turned to stone, well, being petrified in RPGs has a multitude of things that could go wrong. For example, first off, you lose your turn. You can't do anything with said character until they get cured. So that's one, as well as the fact that in some RPGs, if you are petrified, if everyone's petrified, it's game over, and in some RPGs, if you are hit with a physical attack while you are petrified, you instantly crumble into pieces, and that character is out of the battle until it is done. Just checking things over, because we got a bit of a challenge ahead of us. I think we were pretty good. Alright, let's do it. All things in this world are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. Bleh! You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. Alright, and we get to fight a vampire! Alright, where are the oak stakes and the Belmont family whip, the vampire killer? What? We don't have any of those? Darn it! Looks like we gotta fight him the old-fashioned way. Throw magic and swords at him! Yeah, that's definitely one thing that gets changed around a lot, is exactly how to deal with vampires in various forms of fiction. And yes, the vampire does count as a were-type enemy in this game, so if you have, alright, so, yeah, make sure that you're... Okay, that was actually a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Hey, 2000 guild, nice. I like how I'm more excited about the guild than the actual amount of XP that I'm getting. Speaking of were enemies, werewolves! Yeah, like... vampires in different forms of media their abilities and weaknesses change all over the place. It's like, oh, stakes work, but running water doesn't. Oh, now running water works, but sunlight doesn't. Oh, they can walk in sunlight. Oh, well, great. Then just, man, so, like, you guys got to keep things consistent. And we've obtained the Star Ruby. Alright, so, let's see. Oh no, Pisco Demons! Listen, I already fought a vampire. I don't want to have a bad day with you guys again. 70 damage, oh gosh. Man, an entire pack of wolves. Oh, I realized that Cyrus doesn't have any more MP. Oh, that's gonna make this fight go a lot longer. Hey! Using that shield. Oh, snap. Nice, Cyrus! Critical hit with a physical attack! Alright, we can finish off the werewolves. And let's see how we do against these warg wolves. Alright, Cyrus still isn't strong enough to kill one of those on his own, but it was a good amount of damage. Yep, that's it. Just keep doing one point of damage. That's all I need. Okay, and one left. Hey! That's how we do it! Ah, nice, an antidote. Alright, Bat, get out of my way. Don't you just love it when when NPC characters are going on their pre-existing or predetermined path, and then they just won't let you move? So much fun. Move your tail! Do bats have tails? I don't even know. I'm not an expert on bat anatomy. Most of the time, if I'm looking at bats, I typically just look at their wings. Is there a bat-type enemy in Monster Hunter? I don't know. The only Monster Hunter game I've played is 3 Ultimate. But, luckily, Monster Hunter World, oh man. But yeah, even though that Monster Hunter Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is the only Monster Hunter game I've played so far, it's not the only hunting game I've played so far. I've played God Eater, Tokiden, Monster Hunter, and Freedom Wars. Those are typically my big 4 when it comes to hunting games. I'm trying to remember if there's even any other ones. Are there any other, like, big Monster Hunter-esque games other than those 4? I don't know. But yes, I am excited for Monster Hunter World, especially because it is a Monster Hunter game on a console. See, that's why I didn't get anything like Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, or Generations, or 4 Ultimate. Just because, like, those are on portables, and while they probably are effective and a lot of fun to play, like, I don't know, just having Monster Hunter on a console, just, like, it seems like such a good idea, especially because, like, yeah, like, the quests are designed so that you can, especially on the games that also have portable ports, it's a lot better to have shorter quests so that you can do them while you're on the go. but having them on the console, like, being able to just decide, hey, I'm gonna do, like, I don't know, 3 hours of hunting tonight, it sounds really cool to do. It's like, oh, what's that? You want to get that, I don't know, that, Rathalos set that you really want? Alright, cool, then just keep on going after Rathaloses for, like, I don't know, a few hours, and then boom, you got what you need. You know, I just fought some Minotaurs there, and I just realized that, wow, they also give a really good amount of gil out. Yeah, two Minotaurs give out almost 1,000 gold. Man, it'd be great if these enemies could stop attacking me for more than a few steps. It'd be great. I just want to get out of here, man. Alright, and an Ogre Chief, okay, we can deal with this. Freedom! Alright. So, we are done with the Cavern of Earth. For the moment. Yes, with this new Star Ruby, we got a little bit of an errand that we need to run before we return here, but let's not get ahead of ourselves because we're going to be handling all of that in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy. I'm Crimson Nero, thank you very much for watching this episode, and until next time, everyone, fare thee well.